Hey, good afternoon, guys. This is you working with On Horseman. I'm gonna show you how to set up a MIG machine. Take your time, get everything right. Right now we're using a Power MIG 255C. It's all broken down, so I'm gonna set it up for you. First thing you need to do, make sure you got on your PPE. That's very important. Right now I'm just using a sleeve, standard sleeve, just put it on. Some MIG gloves, make sure I don't get burnt, anything like that. Strap it up. All right, first thing you do, now I cut the machine on. Make sure it's powering up. Make sure it's clear and free of everything that's coming out the machine. Right now somebody was using this welding machine. See, the first thing I do, I clear the line out. See this welding line in here? Pull that out. It's old debris. You want to get rid of that. You want a fresh line to come in. Once I clean it out, figure out what type of metal you're going to be using. So I'm using 335. Put this slightly onto the pole. Slide it on. Once you get that set up, always your best friend, your welding pliers. Snip it, get a clean look, clean line. Once you get that nice and clean, all this burn, you don't want all of that. So I clean it right here. Get it out of there. I want to make sure it's all clean. I don't want no discrepancy once I run the machine. Now hold it from right here. Snip it. All right. That's all clean out of there. Set your welding pliers to the side. Get all this stuff out the way. Now you're going to feed it through the drive. Once you feed it through the drive, make sure it's open. Make sure the wheels you're using straight wheels, slide it right there. Slide it right through there. Open this up. Make sure it's going to get the next enough contact. Make sure it's going through there properly. All right, so you see the wire. Make sure it's feeding all the way through. All right, got my wire all the way through. Put my wheel back on. Put your drive back in place. Make sure it's nice and snug tight. You don't have to go crazy with it, guys. You want to lock this back in place. Once that's locked in place, now you get back up, grab the gun, make sure it's running through, look like a good clean run. Then also you want to cut the machine up real quick. Turn up your wire speed fast enough so it can go through the wire quick enough so you make sure it go through. You can feel it coming through the gun. As you feel the line coming through the gun, bam, I got a clean look. Now I turn my wire speed back down, set my gun down, grab my welding pliers. Make sure you got a clean contact tip. Contact tip, nice and clean. My bad, guys, I just lost it. Always keep a spare around. Contact tips all the way around. Just lost it. Fell at the bottom, it's all good. And in fact, I do want to use it. I don't want to use a new one. Contact tip. Slide it on. Should go right in, no problem. You got to make sure it's the same diameter of the wire speed that you're using. Take your welding pliers, give it a nice crank. All right, hit the trigger. All right, make sure it's coming through there properly. Make sure you cut your speed up a little bit. Cut it, clean it. Oop, that's done. Now you want to take your nozzle, make sure it's clean of all the grit and dirt. It's nice and clean, that's what you want. Nice and clean nozzle tip. Now you connect the nozzle tip to the gun, tighten it up, get it nice and snug, boom. Some welding machines with the power MIG 255, they got it like a gun holster. You sit it right in there. Then you come around here. Come around here, you check your gases. Depends on what type of metal you be using. So we use instead of standing MIG. So you want to cut your tank off. You never want to stand in front of the hose. Crank it on. Right now I already had this set on PSIs. I cranked it up, it's around 35 to 40. That's good air pressure. And I come back around. Once I get around here, I give it a squeeze. You will hear the gas coming, releasing from the nozzle to the gun. That's good to go. So I put it back in my gun holsters. Now I will shut this because everything is properly. Also, you have bumpers. Usually I use one, some people use two, whatever your preference. And how you put the bumper on, excuse me for that for a second. You take this off, guys, put the bumper on, make sure it wrap right in there, boom, fall right in place, lock it in, put it all the way, then you got the bumper. Now next thing I do, I shut it. Baby ready to go. She ready to rock and roll. Next thing you know, if y'all guys use auto darkeners, you want to make sure all your settings is set right and properly what you're going to use. I used to go with shade 10, properly for your eyes. Also put my sensitivity real high. Now I replace it on my head. Safety glasses. I'm ready to go. One of my best friends, my wire brush. Now we'll go over to the table. You gotta make sure you have a ground. The ground is very important. If you don't have a good ground, your weld will not come out properly. So you wanna make sure this is grounded. So being as though I'm gonna show y'all a piece, I got two pieces I ain't gonna use them. I put the ground directly to this piece and put it here, because I'm gonna be welding just like this on this plate. So I'm making sure everybody's out my way, everybody's clear. Grab my gun, get in place, get myself comfortable. Make sure I have my welding pliers. Once you got your welding pliers, make sure it's running properly. What I'm gonna run this settings on, come over here, look at your settings. What I'm gonna run this on, my voltage 17.4, my wire speed approximately 60, 160, 162, that's good. I hear the gas, I'm ready to go. Set the piece up, first thing you wanna do, I'm gonna tack the piece. Get a nice little gap. That's a tack. Now you got two pieces of this tack. Now you can see the piece of metal is nice and tack on both ends. Now I'm sitting down, get myself positioned, nice and comfortable, and I'm doing U's, smiley faces. Now set in position, guide hand, and I'm going for it. Nice and tight. Keep my hand nice and steady. There you go. Once you get it nice and tight, got it in place, that's a good bead. Came out nice and pretty. And also you can do multiple passes on there. So I'm gonna start right here from the center, and I'm gonna run the pass going right over, and then I'm gonna leave it just like that. Nice and tight. My puppy ain't going nowhere. So, thank you for subscribing. Heavy hitters, check me out. More videos coming soon. Baltimore Welders, stand tall. Heavy hitters.